The Jamaica Anti-Doping Commission JADCO is prepared to go all the way to the Court of Arbitration for Sportcast should West Indies batsman John Campbell choose to appeal against his 4-year ban handed down last Friday by the local disciplinary committee. Keon Rayner has this TVJ Sports follow-up.
Although JADCO has endured some backlash in recent months over its handling of testing at the Carifta Track and Field Championships, the local anti-doping watchdog scored a win in their latest case involving Jamaican international cricketer John Campbell. Campbell's legal team hinted on Saturday that they are not ruling out an appeal against his 4-year ban for evading, refusing, or failing to submit to a blood sample collection by JADCO on April 20, 2022. Should they decide to do so, JADCO's chairman Alexander Williams says his team will not back down.
But to answer your question directly, of course, we have a duty with the results management process to meet any appeal, So yes, if you wish to take it to account, you will have to meet it.
The JADCO chairman is urging athletes across all disciplines to be reminded that they are always subject to random drug tests.
An athlete cannot refuse to be tested because they are approached for testing outside of the times stated by them in their whereabouts filings, unless they can give a good and sufficient reason to decline or refuse testing. As stated by the IADP, as long as the DCO notifies the athlete properly, it makes it clear that the athlete is required to provide a sample and that a failure to do so may be treated as an anti-doping rule violation, then the DCO has complied with all of the requirements of the international standard for testing and investigations.
In the meantime, Williams is reminding athletes that there are up to 11 ways in which they can be charged with an anti-doping rule violation.
They should be familiar with all the different types of media that can occur. It can be a wearable failure to file a wearable file. It can be a mistake. It can be encouraging somebody else to take drugs. It can be willfully keeping information regarding other persons taking drugs, and so on and so on and so on. So the list comes out to 11.
Keon Rayner reporting for TVJ Sports.